Welcome back to the Madhouse. Sit back and enjoy it.
All right, roll it, there you go. No pressure at all.
The greatest show around turf.
Oh, no, Tony.
Go racing for 50 laps.
Go, 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 go.
There are many voices on spring and summer Saturday nights at Bowman Gray Stadium.
You're just walking in. We are right in the middle qualifying.
But the person whose voice brings it all together
Side by side for the lead
is the guy in the shiny
the
suit
defending series champion.
and fancy sunglasses.
This time by. Now, what would you say if you were on the microphone?
Randy Pettit moderates all things racing,
Out next, here's a rookie.
driver lineups
Burt Myers on the outside of row 1.
to sponsor mention.
Hayes Jewelers in Lexington. Texas Steak and Tap House. Jerry Hunt Supercenter.
For 17 race weekends with between 15 and 20,000 people listening,
Trouble, Darren Redmond.
this is where you'll find him,
Rolling off 7.
just a few blocks from where he grew up.
What is your first memory of Bowman Gray racing?
Well, I was about 5.5 years old. My mom and my uncle brought me, and I'll never forget it. It came a big thunderstorm, and it started pouring rain right before the races were going to start. We had to run out to the car, and I cried all the way home.
And although he doesn't get quite as emotional when rain cancels or postpones races like on this night,
Tonight's race has been postponed.
his childlike fascination with what happens here is hard to let go,
I used to be one of those little kids.
except perhaps during the week when it comes to his day job.
Your Lincoln Navigator's not the Lone Ranger when it comes to having suspension issues.
Pettit is the director of sales and marketing for Strutmasters, a company that specializes in vehicle suspension conversion kits. In fact,
And it eventually leaks air
he
from the
writes,
system.
shoots, and
Other than
edits
air
many of the
replacement
company's
parts.
videos like this one.
They fix it once, fix it right with a conversion system.
I'm sure you've done it many times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But Bowman Gray and its quarter-mile track on which we took a few slow laps
I won't go too fast.
is never too far away.
One of the things that kind of stands out to me, even just riding around, is kind of how narrow it is. I mean, there's not much room here.
It's really a one-groove racetrack, and guys kind of force that extra groove when they need to, and that's where the fireworks happen.
Oh, Lee Jeffries into the wall.
Probably the craziest thing recently, Mike Robertson, a good friend of mine, grabbed a hold of Derek Stoltz's car. The video's been made famous around the world. He grabbed a hold of the car, Derek took off, and then stopped a few yards later. Mike goes tumbling. And lands next to the guardrail. There's another one, Chris actually caught the video for Fox 8 of a fan punching Burt Myers in Victory Lane. That's pretty tough.
What happens here? Is it more racing or entertainment?
It's both.
Yeah.
It is a sport. The racing is what started it all. It is why most people come to watch, but let's face it, I believe everybody's here because it's entertaining too.
And Pettit's crazy outfits fall into that entertainment category.
I keep kind of an idea of what I wore the last couple of weeks and just try not to wear the same thing over and over.
But his decision to dress like this was a more personal one.
One night I was in a pair of khakis and a golf shirt, and we had some military members here, and they were in full fatigues.
Yeah.
And here I am sweating, complaining about wearing a golf shirt,
Yeah.
and these guys and gals are in full fatigues. If they can dress up in full uniform, why can't I?
Here he is.
Probably the most fun that I have is getting to see the winners when they're unbuckling, getting out of the car.
Victory number 16.
And you can imagine when someone wins at Bowman Gray Stadium for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
It's incredible.
Winning for the first time.
You could be doing a lot of other things on Saturday nights in the summertime. Why this?
Bowman Gray grabbed me when I was a kid, and it's never let go.
Let that sink in for a moment.
I've traveled to more than 100 racetracks across the country, worked in a variety of roles, and this has always been my favorite. This
Yeah.
is my home. I grew up here.
Always exciting races.
Checkered flag, good job. Great job! Paul was flawless, guys.
It's like a second family.
There you go, good job, driver.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about it one more time?